Hello, hey, I'm live using Google Hangouts because it's easier. So, as you all know by the uh, title, sorry, I heard the sound then. As you know by the title, everybody, this is a update stream. Although I have to wait for some people. Okay, there's one person watching now. I'm going to wait for you all. I'm going to wait for you all. And they can all come in and help me with this. So, the first half of this video is going to be essentially me updating you on the channel, how it's doing, what I plan on doing. And the second half is Patreon, where I think I need to essentially change it up a little bit, try and find a way to contact some of my patrons because they seem to be out in the ether somewhere. I know they have an internet presence, but it's all about trying to find you guys. I only really talked to one of you. So for the moment, let's just wait. I need to obviously contact some people, some more fans to come in. You know, I can't update my channel to 2 people because then everybody else probably won't see it live and help me with the Patreon. But then again, so what? I'll screen share in a minute. So how's everybody doing? How's the chat doing? I hope you guys are doing fine. I've just done a video actually. There's one more update. I've just done a video. It's already processed, but I'm not released it yet. I'm going to release it after this stream, so you guys are going to have to wait for a bit. I know I was about 15 minutes late, but that's because I was finishing the video off. So sorry guys. I know I've been late recently, but you know, what am I going to do? Right, the Discord people have been alerted to a live stream. So now, anyway, let's update. So, okay, the channel, it's doing okay. It's all right. Growth is a slowdown because of, as it usually does. Always slows down after a while. Views always slow down after a while. But hey, you know, whatever. I guess it's not the be all end all, although you do need it to grow. You need the views, the audience retention to grow. But I don't have as great an audience retention as other people. So Ammonium, it has been tweeted out. And to be honest, you should probably watch a bit more before you start, you know, watching a live stream like this. This is really for people who've been watching me for a while. But anyway, so I'm nearly at 9,000. I'm nearly there. I've got just 100 and something left to go, and then eventually 10,000. Can I reach 10,000 by the end of this year? Probably not, but I'm going to try. I've got 6 months. It's doable, but not with the way my channel grows. So anyway, that's the goal. The goal is 10,000 subs. 10,000 subs. Content wise, there's probably going to have to be a change in the very near future because, as we all know, the war is being won. The culture war is being won. Oh, I believe in the culture war. But anyway, so I have a feeling that somewhere down the line, and especially with the demonetization thing that's been going on, content might have to change slightly, but not too much. To be honest, titles might have to change, but the things I actually say probably won't. Because my London video and my Manchester one, I think, or maybe not, all got demonetized. So YouTube are watching. You basically can't comment on the current events unless you're you know, like a news channel. But I will anyway. Actually, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on doing more videos on that. I've always said that, and those videos are me trying to do that. The Far Cry 5 video was a current events video as well. In my opinion, that is a current event, at least on the internet and the gaming world. That's the kind of stuff I'm going to be doing. And I feel, unless it's very special or unless it's something that's very massive, they're probably not going to be in the way that I usually used to make videos on like that. It would have to be like V or what Uzulu has been doing live, not Google Hangouts live, but basically me just giving my thoughts live over the article, read the article out or watch the video in question about what's going on. And unless it's called for, I will do a more detailed video, but hopefully by then I'd have done all the research. So you'd be getting a detailed account anyway. And basically the articles will be used as essentially a guideline to show you guys the evidence and stuff. So yeah, that's one thing. Just to really get content out. And until my, I'll be honest, my sleeping pattern actually gets sorted out. I keep failing to do that because I don't know. I think I have insomnia, but I noticed that those videos actually are very well received. You guys seem to like them, so I'm going to continue doing that. It's going to be more live streams. There will be more live streams eventually. More one-on-one than big group participatory ones, unless it's like a big occasion, so like a milestone. So yeah, more streams, but more one-on-one. Definitely more collaborations, but I don't know who. And collaborations are very difficult to actually start. I've had a few that have gone nowhere. As you probably are aware, there's one failed collab on my channel called Team Autism. You'll be surprised who was meant to be a part of that. But yeah, it's very hard, especially as other people get bigger, unless they already know me and are already friends with me. I'm not really going to, you know, have a collab with people who forget about me, but that doesn't matter. So essentially, yeah, more collabs. I can't just stay on my own and just do my thing. I've got to go out there and be sociable. I will be attending the London event, as you guys probably know. So if you want to see me there, I'll be there, unless something happens at work where I can't go. But I've had positive signs. So once my manager's actually given me proper official confirmation, not her word, then I will definitely tell you guys 100% that I'm going. But it's 99%. It's 99%. So if London fans, do check that out. Now, as for future content, I'm definitely going to be doing a follow-up to my Manchester video. Loads of stuff that I really need to read on that. So that's going to take 1 to 2 days. But I don't know, considering the fact that on Friday I work and on Saturday I work, but on Sunday I'm off. Maybe I'm trying to think, maybe that will come out on Sunday, or maybe the Monday after, because then it would be 2, maybe 3 weeks after the event. So that a lot of things would have come out about that, all the information will be out. Although that said, there's not much information on the arrests that they made. So maybe I should wait for that. Maybe not, I don't know. So that's part of the whole current events thing. Or maybe after the fact analysis, there will be, basically, I'm also planning on moving a lot of the usual content over to my second channel, Solid Mitch. So essentially, you can imagine, you know, funny videos already go to that channel anyway, or memes. Then also what we have is drama videos. Now, unless it's a very serious thing like doxing, or as in the case with Oz, with the things that happen to them, the illegal acts that happen to them, I won't post. They will stay on the channel. But if it's like Thunderfoot versus Sargon or something like that, you know, that would go on Solid Mitch. If you really want to see my opinion on that, I'll just put a short video on that to show how much I really care about that stuff. Also, videos where I think, well, for example, I didn't do a video on the Nightmare Fuel thing because, one, I didn't really need to, because Dapperton had it all sorted out despite the doxing. I probably should have made a video on the doxing, but that was before I'd made the decision to move stuff like that over to the second channel. Plus, you know, V came in almost straight away. So, but also I didn't know that he'd been doxed until V had made that video. So, yeah, in the future, the more serious stuff, well, if you can call it serious, drama shit will be on this one, and the less serious, dumb shit will be on the second channel. Also, the second channel will still be a backup channel, and I will try and update that more, because I think some people like the dumb shit I do on that. Maybe I'll even move the vlogs onto that channel. But I think for now, when I've done because I will plan on vlogging for the London video, mean, for the London meetup, if I do go there in the end, that'll be on this channel. But after that, they'll all be on that channel. Also, essentially, that's almost it. Other than if you want me to do detailed analyses on like politics stuff, I can do that. I don't mind doing that, but that takes time and research, which I am beginning to not have the more I work. So you'll have to bear with me on those. History videos are still on the cards, but again, I'm too proud to do them with my current setup. So until I get my own place with my own space, like I need space to do them because I want to get a green screen. I want to learn how to do snazzy effects with them. Obviously, the content's going to be good because I'm going to research these things and make videos on these things. I'm not like Lindy Page. I don't think I can grab your attention and talk about history like he does, just as himself. I feel like I might need to do some technical things because, you know, I like to put on a good show with history. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's still on the cards. It's just that they're not going to happen for a long time. But I already have several ideas. Namely, I might start with some more obscure stuff for people, at least Americans, but for British people, they might know about them. So maybe the Civil War, Wars of the Roses, maybe. But then again, maybe Americans know about that now because of Game of Thrones. So yeah, history videos, response videos. I would like to do less of them, to be honest, because they're getting a bit old. At least the response videos that I do. But I also plan to find more things to respond to. Really, like, you know, I know people say that there's, you know, we should not ignore the right wing stupidity. It's like, yeah, they're correct, but until I actually see really stupid shit from them, then I'm not going to respond. But I know that in the future that's probably going to increase. But nah, that's all on the cards, no matter what people say. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the updates. So, also, in case anybody doesn't know, I do have a Discord server now. Links in the description down below. I'll show you where it is. I'll just screen share for you right now. Let me just do that. If I can remember how to do it. I've not used Google Hangouts for ages. Here we are. All right. This is it. There we are. All right. There we are. So should be here. Oh, it's not on that one, apparently. I'll just change that now. I'll get the link for you guys. Where is it? Here we are. It'll be a permalink in the description, so you guys can just come. I don't know. I don't care. More fans. Hell, people who aren't fans, I don't care. You're all invited, so we'll just add that there. It'll be at the bottom, as usual. Sorry, this is taking a long time. I've not prepared for this at all. Right, Discord. Oh yeah. Okay, should be in the description for you guys. Now, Patreon, let's do that. Okay, so this, I think it needs more work. So if you guys have any suggestions, you can put it in the comments when the stream is over, or in the chat if you want to, and I'll try and remember what you read, what you've said. I'll go through it after I've shown you guys. So if you go on my create page, it's not about the money. I'm going to ignore how much I'm making. That's not the point. So it's more the rewards and goals. Now, I've been thinking a lot because of my new life at the moment, what's going on. So here's the first goal. That is out. I think that's out of date. That's out of date. That needs to be changed. I think it actually needs to be upped because at the moment, with my current job, I can get camcorders or cameras, DSLRs, what have you, and microphones with 1, 2, maybe even 3 months' wages. So this needs to be changed. That one can change, although that would essentially be as much as I earn at the moment. So that means I'd essentially be working 2 jobs. That's essentially what it would be, although I earn slightly more with my current job. So that can stay, although if there's anything we can add to that in terms of a goal, like what could I buy, what could I not buy, things like that, we can always suggest that. You know, I'm even opening this to non-patrons. You guys can always come and give me help and advice and stuff like that, because I value all your advice. I think there needs to be something before this one. There's 1,400. I think I must have done some stupid calculations in my head or on the calculator for this. It seems very arbitrary in hindsight. So that needs to probably change a little bit. There needs to be other things before that, maybe other goals. So it's a little bit more realistic. Maybe after 500, 750, and then 1,000 and 1,500, and then maybe before that one too. But then that would essentially just be a full-time job, wouldn't it? That would be quite an amazing job. 3,000 a month, Jesus, right? But that can stay as it is, and then I'd be comfortable with that. I wouldn't have to get any other goals. Yeah. And then obviously I need a new Patreon video. I actually don't know where that is on my channel. So I've not thought about what to put with that yet, but I think once we've sorted out the goals and the rewards, then I can make a new Patreon video. It needs to be updated because I don't use that avatar anymore. So yeah, it does need to be updated. And the $1 a month, you're awesome. I guess that can change. Maybe we could think of some goals for $1. In fact, not many people do goals for $1. So if anyone's got any things for that, any ideas for $1, $5 definitely should have something. I think that's unfair that you just get gratitude. $10, I think a video request or response is very good. Maybe I should put a $15 one, or is 25 okay? I think 25 is probably fine. Google Live Hangouts. I need to do Patreon Hangouts, but the two people who donate that, they're not really, I remember them talking to me, at least one of them. They're not very interested in that, but if anybody else wants to do that, I will start doing that. I just need to, you know, obviously schedule it so I'm reminded. Don't be afraid to remind me if you want. So remember this certain date, maybe once a month it should happen. Then yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry. And then 50 private hangouts. Yeah, I'd do that. Private hangouts. Maybe a cameo. Respect your anonymity. I think that's okay. But if you've got any advice for 50 to make that more enticing, that's fine. So that's the state of the Patreon. I think some of the things are all right. I'll keep updating it as much as I can. In fact, I didn't update it yesterday, so I need to do that. So that's it. All right, guys. So that's the state of the Patreon and the channel. It's doing all right. Thank you for your support. So what did you guys say? Let's have a look. I haven't had the chance to have a look at the chat while I was screen sharing. So let's have a look. What did you guys say? You can't see anything? I was screen sharing. Oh, okay. Let me do that again, guys. Sorry, I must have done it wrong. Okay, let's do that again. I didn't realize. Okay, this should be it. Can anybody see that? Okay, hopefully you'll see this now. So we'll go through it again. Well, I'll try and do it again as quickly as possible. You see, I've not used Google Hangouts for a while. I would have used OBS, but as you know, I've had like horrible problems with it recently. So I'm just going to check. Yeah, it's working now. I can see it. Right. Okay. Now it's back on. So let's go back to the beginning. Forget about how much I'm making and how many patrons I've got. I don't care about that. That's not the issue. So first thing you'll notice, I've got a Patreon video, which is essentially a trailer for the website, but nobody visits Patreon to find people to donate to, right? Nobody does that. Is there really any need for these things? But I do it because you have to. So I will obviously update this. This is an old avatar that I don't even use anymore. So I really should update that. But that will be updated when the goals and the rewards are updated. So firstly, this needs to go. $100 a month, that has to go. It needs to be changed to something else because my current job, as you guys know, 500 a month, blah, 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 blah. Right, essentially what has happened is, for those of you who are also tuning in, my job now, I can afford cameras and microphones, usually within 1 to 2, maybe 3 months' wages. So that's out of date. That doesn't reflect my current living standards. It did only a couple of months ago, but not anymore. 500 is fine, and it would make me less reliant on AdSense. But that honestly does depend on how many subs I get, how many people watch my videos, to be honest. And to be honest, I would prefer to be less reliant on it. So that can stay the same. Plus, that would be essentially only a little bit less than my current job. So there definitely needs to be other goals before that. Maybe, as you guys know, 250, maybe 750. No, 250, yeah. And then after that, maybe 750 to 1,000, because that's just arbitrary. It essentially would be more full-time, actually. That would probably be a full-time job, about 1,000 a month, really. Maybe less, I don't know. It would be a very low-paying full-time job. And then maybe there should be other goals before that, but that's just, maybe I can change that to something else. And then the rewards, I think there needs to be something for $1. There needs to be something for $5, but I can't really think of anything because all the stuff I can think of could be more for $10, $25, $50. Maybe I should put a 15. So the link's in the description, guys. So if you ever want to go have a look and gauge anything, you can always come into the comment section later and tell me. So that's it, basically. I'll be thinking of ideas alongside you guys, so don't forget to put stuff in the chat and the comments when this is over. Well, with the Hangouts, Mr. Problematic, I won't be using OBS for them. I'll just be using Google because we're just going to be chatting, you know. I don't know. I do think the $100 thing needs to go because it doesn't reflect my life. So, yeah. Anyway, I wanted this to be short and brief. It's already 21 minutes. So, anyway, you guys know what to do. If you have anything to suggest, put it in the comments below or the chat. And until next time, I'll see you all later. See you guys. I think that'll be it.